Possible cause of crash, physical consideration. This is for the people learning a college level physics to utilize the physics knowledge to understand what's going on with Boeing 737 MAX 8. The last video, additional information, we got that the Boeing knew there's a problem with the pitch detection and the software, so they turn it off for the delivery of new airplane to Southwest. Southwest pilot reported that was disabled. Okay, so there is an issue with the detection device. What the detection device? Basically, the Boeing has a little detection device. The airplane body has a print set levels and angle, and there is a side view is like top view is like this little flag sticking out, and airflow is going to move that flag, and this flag indicates its level or pitch up, pitch down. So the pitch is this angle. This is the angle of attack, and when it goes down, it's go this way. So this printed dial rotate depend on this angle, which way the pitch goes. Then assuming that air is coming from front, it showed correctly this angle, but air doesn't come from front straight, and that was the concern we raised already. And I don't know why they use such a cheap device to detect the level. To detect the level, they should use gyroscope, and I'm sure some of the device already has a built-in gyroscope, like the banking detection. Banking is airplane is banking this way, the right wing low, left wing up, or other way around. Okay, so gyroscope is the commonly used device to detect the direction of the level. This is the level, even satellite, right? So you have a spinning, it's called a rotor, spinning around, and this gives the moment vector this way, right? And what's happened is, if this guy is fixed to the hardware with a single spinning axis, right, then this vector can move from top view. Vector can move to the side or back and forth. And if airplane is this direction, and this is gonna be the pitch down, this is gonna be pitch up, and this is gonna be the banking, this is gonna be the right left banking, right? So in order to have a right left banking, this also has to be fixed by another frame. So it gives a freedom of movement. Actually, frame has freedom of movement, two direction. So one direction to detect this pitch, another direction is detect this pitch, the banking. They call the banking. It's a right wing goes up or left wing goes down, or other way around. Okay, so pitching and banking can be detected by a single gyroscope. What you do is, this is spinning. It starts spinning when it's levels on the ground, and maybe put the little LED lights, and put the light sensor along this axis and this axis. So LED light move around from here to here, or from center to here. Okay, so it can show how much is a pitching or banking, and this costs a little bit more than this very simple, crude way to detect the pitch. And I don't understand why they didn't use even the gyroscope. This is a low-cost gyroscope that can detect the airplane's level, right? So instead they use very cheap stuff, and this has a problem. This kind of the cheap detectors cannot detect the pitch level correctly, and maybe Boeing knows something, I don't know, but this obviously is a problem. If this, so far information trickle down from the news source is that this is a detector, and they're talking about putting a two detector in the right and left side, and take a average of that. That's kind of insane. I mean, you know, if right side and left side disagree, then take average. What kind of method is that? I think correct way is everybody using even satellite. You find out the pitch. Use a gyroscope. It's not that expensive, right? Why they didn't do that? Definitely, if this is the only way to detect the pitch, and the software use that input, it's gonna have a problem. It's definitely has a problem. The problem I described in the last two videos. So I think you know, I'm waiting for the new information from them, see what they're going to do to fix this 737 problem. But I can tell almost this detector doesn't work, and I'm surprised they use this kind of detector. Okay, so I will follow up and keep informing you what's going on. So thank you for listening, and if you like, subscribe.